Tom Hardy, who would later star in blockbuster films like Batman and Mad Max, as the enigmatic antagonist of Jean-Luc Picard in the series finale of Star Trek, The Final Frontier 2002. Hardy began his meteoric rise to stardom with 2001's Black Hawk Down, marking the beginning of his reign as one of Hollywood's most fascinating and unpredictable performers. One may argue that Hardy's 2008 prison thriller Branson was the first film in which his complete brilliance was on display. The Havoc actor has excelled in prestige films like these, but he has also established a name for himself in genre films, especially action ones, and in some major franchises. But before he played Bane, Mad Max, Venom, or any of the others, Hardy was a villain in another huge movie, harkening back to an iconic villain from the 1980s while strangely hinting at Bane's appearance. The role of a younger Jean-Luc Picard, played by Patrick Stewart, was an actor's need in Star Trek, Nemesis. Before the job went to the then unheralded Hardy, who shaved his head bald to look more like Stewart, it was considered for Jude Law. The villainous Romulans cloned Picard's DNA into Hardy's Shinzen in an effort to infiltrate Starfleet, as revealed in Nemesis. But the scheme fell through, and Shinzen was left behind on the Romulan mining planet Remus, where he eventually became the head of a rebel group among the Reman. Like the legendary Star Trek villain Khan, Shinzen has a complicated past. Khan, like Picard's clone, was cast into a pitiful exile, where the monotony of daily life honed his resilience. Shinzen rose from Remus's dilithium mines and comes to engage Picard in a space battle, as Khan returned from exile to fight Captain Kirk. Coincidentally, the backstory of Shinzen is quite similar to that of Bane, a villain from Hardy's later Batman series, who, like Shinzen, learned about life's harsh truths in the dilithium mines, a place that was drew from the same sufferings as the pit. Nemesis, the 10th installment in the Star Trek film series, was a financial catastrophe, earning only $67.3 million, $131 million, with inflation off a budget of $60 million. Those figures probably had a role in Paramount putting the series on hold until its revival 7 years later with a fresh crew, new storyline, and actors. After stepping in for the TOS stars, the TNG ensemble had a good run of films, but there was little continuity from their time to Paramount's hard relaunch of the franchise with 2009 Star Trek.